Misery, hot your girl, guys. Yes, baby. Happy, thankful Thursday for me. Do I love you guys so much? All right. So, energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. We're making it halfway through the week. Readings, writings, rituals, spiritual consultation. No job too smart. Lily do all. Okay. So, energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right. So, my last water for the day. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Happy Thankful Thursday. Happy Thankful Thursday. Right? So energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. I'm just going to start taking some of these things out here while you guys get ready to get in here. All right, we got this Poseidon. Somebody's traveling as well. I did pick up the energy this morning. Somebody may be going on vacation. Somebody may try to reach out to you while on vacation, make some type of amends. They're not even going to be able to enjoy their vacation because they'll constantly be thinking about you. All right. Somebody went away somewhere where they thought they were going to get some type of rituals performed. All right. That didn't work out the way they thought. Y'all just going next level with your shit. We got existence. Somebody wishes that they never, and I wish I never met her at all. Even though I love her so, and she's got love for me, but she still belongs to someone else. Don't count on my singing voice. It hurts so bad. Yeah, confidence is key to your success. Heavy Leo energy for sure. Cause she wants to be with me. Happy Thursday. Hey, Miss Steph. Hey, Coach Unique. But she cannot be with me. Yeah, she chose to stay at home so they could be a family for the children. But what about me? And I wish I never met her. Wow. Somebody wishes they never met you because it messed up their flow of life, and not in a bad way, but it's just like somebody that's designed to be with you, but they can't because they want to be out here selling their soul to the devil for chump change. Energy's energy. If it resonates, hey Shell, hey Tippy Toe, hey your Empress, everything. All right, let's go. Yeah, I think I'm good to go. I want to shuffle real quick. So Kanye West, let's get a toast for the douchebags. All right. So energy's energy. If it resonates, before coming against you, they should realize that somebody didn't go ahead and check. Somebody literally sold their soul to the devil with the Six of Pentacles. I saw that tarot card. You did what you did at the time that you thought was best for you. Now you need to stay there. Somebody's afraid for their life. Somebody wants to heal. Somebody doesn't want to be within this situation, within these groups of people anymore. We got the Two of Pentacles. Somebody's having to balance their finances. Yeah, we got the Five of Wands. Somebody's arguing about somebody not bringing enough money and finances home because somebody's saying, oh, I'm going to work and is not going to work. What are you doing with your money? Somebody's hours aren't equaling up in their total paycheck. You have someone that says, oh yeah, I've been at work for 46 hours, but you see their check and they're only at work for 32 hours. Okay, so there's a lot of conflict as well on the job amongst people. There's somebody, they're coming down on someone saying, you told us to do this. You told us that this would work. I just have to let you guys know that when you the divine's been on me too with this premeditation. Okay, so guess what? So it's like you got 4 people here. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. But what I don't like is you got somebody that's in your face trying to be a snake. That they also sold their soul as well. I don't know why my hair is making me feel like I have a helmet on. Hold on, yeah. Let me fix this. You know what I'm saying? Energy's energy. If it resonates. Thank you so much, Chris. So thank you for being a friend. There's somebody. Yeah, here we go. Queen of Swords. So guess what? There's betrayal here, okay? July 10th, significant, 7:10 on the clock. There's betrayal here. amongst a whole group of people. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people that are literally fighting amongst themselves, that are literally serving karma together. Thank you for being a friend, sir. So you got somebody over here that's like trying to balance out their life, figure out their finances. This person only really joined these people or this organization for finances. You have someone here that's bringing a lot of conflict, a lot of heat, a lot of arguments. You have someone here that's telling all the business. I thought you weren't supposed to tell the secret. Somebody told the secret. One of the secrets that I'm finding out with this, but amongst these individuals, amongst this energy, is you are the common denominator. Energy's energy, if it resonates at 3 of Pentacles, and who you're with and what you're doing and who you're friends with. These people are always concerned. Guess what? Some of these people wouldn't even be able to be associated with them, with these groups of people, if they weren't attached to you. They didn't pick you out at random. They see that you were attached to solid folks at one time. We're going to go after everyone that's solid to this person. And in turn, we're going to have them turn on them. Well, it didn't work the way that they pan out because they forgot that God goes ahead and personally protects you. You got to be more quicker next time. Energy's energy, if it resonates. Because what y'all thought, y'all out here thinking you're bigger than the program, it's not going to work that way. All right, so let's get a Bible verse for this collective. Oh, we're going to get to the secret now. We're going to get to the secret now. All right, we got give peace a chance and bathe in divinity. They're not peaceful at night. These people are not sleeping at night. Shh. They hear things. They're having supernatural things happen in their life. They could be in their car and they're like, ain't nothing in there. What you worried about? You got to turn the light on when you get in the car now because you scared, right? Because the divine's on that ass. You scared, huh? Are you afraid of the dark? Because we still know what you did last summer. Energy's energy. If it resonates. And these people signed their soul over to the devil. So let's get our oh, what happened here? All right, let's see what happened here. All right, let's hold on one second. Let me move this stuff. Let me give you guys this is our channeled song, but I had it before and then I don't know what I did. Okay, let's have a toast for the douchebags. Okay, so see, here we go. All right, these people that thought they were doing something and sold their soul to the devil, they'll never be happy living in misery. The only way that's going to change their life is if they turn their life to God, to the divine, and mean it. Other than that, they're going to stay broke. They're going to stay miserable. They're going to stay unhappy. They're going to stay unhealthy. Everything that they wish for you, they're all going to be fighting amongst each other. They're not going to like each other anymore. Everyone's outcasting themselves with one another. Guess what? The leader's going to be done, out of here. Energy's energy, if he's not already out of here. Sorry. All right. So I always find something wrong. You've been putting up with my shit just for too long. I'm so gifted at finding what I don't like the most, so I think it's time for us to have a toast. Let's have a toast for the douchebags. Let's have a toast for the assholes. Let's have a toast for the scumbags, every one of them that I know. Let's have a toast for the jerk-offs that never take work off. Baby, I got a plan. Run away as fast as you can. So somebody is scared as hell because of the life that they're living, selling their soul to the devil for a little bit of nothing. Oh, because whatever they thought they was going to get, baby, they didn't get it. That's why they're sitting here struggling with their finances. That's why they're sitting here trying to figure out, do I want to eat a Spam sandwich today or do I want to get $3? But if I use the $3, I'm going to have to put that in gas. And then how am I going to buy the Spam because I'm penny pinching? Yeah, that's what you want. That's what you got. All right, and somebody's afraid too. She sends me pictures. I send this B and pictures of my D. I don't know what it is with females, but I'm not too good at that shit. See, I could have me a good girl and still be addicted to them hood rats. And I just blame everything on you. At least you know that's what I'm good at. And I always find something wrong. I always find You've been putting up my shit for way too long. I'm so gifted at finding what I don't like the most. I think it's time for us to have a toast. Okay, so let's have a toast for the douchebags. Let's have a toast for the assholes. Let's have a toast for the scumbags. Every one of them that I know. Okay, let's have a toast for the jerk offs. I'll never take work off. Baby, I got a plan. Run as fast as you can. Okay, why can't you just run away? Run away. If the divine is telling you to be away from these people, run, run. Okay, because they don't care about living the life that they live, and they want to bring all this chaotic energy into your life, although you're protected, but they can't. So we got how they got to get up out of this. They got to have to bathe in divinity. Okay, his coming is as brilliant as the sunrise, still a child of God, and give peace a chance. I'm leaving you a gift, a peace of mind and heart, and the peace I give you is a gift the world cannot give. Now, I feel like you were born to particular people's lives to show them not only unconditional love, but peace. This is what peace feels like when you're in a relationship with someone, or you're dealing with someone that wants to communicate, that wants to spend time with you, that wants the best for you, that sees a king and queen or the potential within you. Like, bro, you got people over here loving you off your potential. That isn't even enough, just to let you know. But again, in this energy, they want to sell their soul to the devil. They can sell their soul to the devil. That's it. It has nothing to do with you. What they eat doesn't make you shit. So that's their life. Like, I don't know, in this energy, and I feel like the common denominator collective is who you form relationships with, whom you form friendships with. And it's like this energy, these people, they want to go after anyone associated and attached with you, because the main goal of these people are to get as many people as they can to turn against you. And you say, why? We're going to get into that. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Spirit, let's clarify some of this energy. We have this 9 of Swords. Who did you turn down, or say you don't like, or don't want to be with, or rejected, or said, you're not someone I want to be with? They took your rejection and ran with it. Somebody took your rejection and they took it personal, and they said, oh, they rejected me. I want them. I want their soul. I want to attack them. I want to go for everything they stand for. Anybody that knows them, go. I want to cause hurt, conflict, and pain in their life. Because you rejected their offer, because whatever they were giving you or wanted to give you, you didn't like it. So again, I feel like this person has caused a lot of conflict in your life. It's because of something that you didn't give to them, or something that made them feel as though. Now, I almost feel like this conflicting energy, this person, there's bloodshed here. Okay, so this is a spiritual war, not only of a physical war, that somebody's going to get really hurt, or somebody has gotten really hurt. Now, I do pick up a lot of energy of these people that come against you as giving gang stalk energy. Maybe somebody tries to go by your house or be around your house at nighttime. But what I do feel like is for the folks that are in this energy that teamed up together to go against you, they get paid a little visit at night by their little friends. They're scared. That shit that you hear at night, that's real life shit. The things, the shadows you think you see, that, hello, that's what you signed up for. That's what you wanted, right? So now you get exactly what you want. You signed up to make a deal with the devil. There's no abundance there. You got to literally run around and hurt people's lives and change people's lives and ruin people's lives just to be down for a bunch of nothing. You get nothing out of that. There's no money here with the 2 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. That's the 5 of Pentacles. You partner up with people that you can't get shit from. That's crazy. Energy's energy. If it resonates. And then you got this magic and shit. Y'all need to stop doing these magics, because what's happening is people are doing beauty spells against you. When they turn around, they wake up ugly. Let's have a toast for the douchebags. You are intuitively and divinely protected and divinely guided. That's why if the divine says, you know what, don't be around these people right now, it's because they're planning and plotting. And some of these people are snakes in your face, smiling. And they don't care. They don't give a damn about you. They're working behind the scenes. And then you need to ask God right now, we're in a season. Show me the people that smile in my face that are scheming and plotting behind my back. But guess what? They don't know. The snakes could smile in your face. You have spiritual authority to trample snakes and scorpions. Who is losing? You have got to be more quicker than that. Okay, so you have spiritual authority. The snakes are like, yeah, we're going to go around them. We're going to snake them. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Whole time you have the spiritual authority, it's like, try it. Watch what's going to happen. Before they even have a chance, you already have your divine spiritual recognition, the patterns. You know what to look for. You know what to expect. As soon as they think and try, and guess what? Let me tell you something. For two are better than one for to help each other succeed. But those same two that plan and plot against you shall share their karma. Right? So you got people walking around with 3 bars over their head, right? Those are karma bars, right? And guess what? When they get amongst each other, they start sharing karma bars. So now if 2 people are together, they got 6 karma bars all together, and they come together and they get 2 each, right? Because 2 are better than 1 if the other succeed, because if a brother shall fall, the other will be there to pick them up. Well, you're sharing karma. Not only are you sharing karma, but now you've got generational curses involved. Now you're sharing generational curses. Now you have a lineage of people that are substance abuse users, and you have a lineage of people that live in poverty. Now you got a substance abuse person living in poverty. This is what y'all decide to do with your life on a daily fucking basis? You mean there's nothing else to do in life besides sell your soul for nothing? For nothing. Now you can't live happy. Now you won't have the relationship connections that you desire. Now you have to watch your back every single second, every single thing that you do. This is the life that you live. The lives that you try to ruin are going to be that your life is going to be ruined 10 times worse. It's over, hands down. This is what you asked for. This is what they asked for. This is what they wanted. They got exactly what they wanted. They just didn't realize how intuitively guided and protected you were. Okay, so they're here trying to tear your life apart or do whatever they're trying to do to you. You're dipping and dodging them like raindrops. The divine got you so covered. It's like you probably don't even see the attacks before the attacks come. Thank you for being a friend. And you got this fake ass person in your life that acts like your friend, but behind your back, they're down with all these people and all these things. Okay, so now you have people fighting amongst each other. Why did you tell me to do that? Well, you did that because you wanted to do. These are adults that need to take accountability and responsibility for themselves. They'll do magic on you or do some type of rituals on you and then turn around and watch to see if you're in a bad mood or if you're having a bad day. Right? They're not watching you. The fucking fake check-ins are to see if the magic that they're doing is working. No, actually, I'm happy today. You were doing some type of magic to make me in a bad mood, and I'm not in a bad mood. They're trying to figure out why the things that they do to you don't work, because it's turning around. It's literally, they send the magic and all the shit to you. It turns around and you turns right back to them. They're wondering, why are you elevating and prospering while their lives are falling apart? They're sharing generational poverty. And don't even get into it if these people are sleeping with each other, amongst each other. Oh, you have a hell of a demonic entity. Literally, I saw this morning when I was getting the downloads that these people are literally, their souls are standing at the gate of hell. That's what they asked for. That's a life that they want to live until they change their ways, until they go to the divine and they say, I don't want to do this. I don't want to live this life in this contract. Okay, because we got the 3 of Pentacles here. So I know there's contracts. People have written things up against you to go against you. We're going to do this to this person. We're going to do that to this person. You go in and you act like you're friends with this person. You act like you're cool with this person. Get as close as you can to them. Tell us everything you fucking know. We're going to try to dig deep because we want to know what this they never find nothing. It's like, why would somebody be so like, you would think somebody had nothing to do in their life as much as these people have tried to come across you, and literally they're losing their lives day after day because of what they're doing. Because it's not for me. It's not prospering. The magic, it's not working. The gang stalking, it's not working. The sending people in to be friends with you just to turn around to hurt you or pay people to hurt you, that's not working. People are looking at you like a supernatural freak at this point, because like everything we've done to everybody else, it hurt them. Why is this person? It's like every time they hurt you, you elevate. They forgot that part. They forgot that you transmute pain into power. So it's not whatever sent to hurt you, it literally helps you in the long run. And it's like they team up together to be brokies. Let's have a toast for the douchebag. This is what they want. Energy is energy. If it resonates, Spirit, clarify this 2 of Pentacles energy from me, please. Yeah, turn it in. Somebody doesn't want to do this. Somebody doesn't want to be this. Somebody's really haunted. You see these things in the background, these shadows. Somebody is haunted like crazy for making up some type of decision to go against you, to juggle this relationship. Maybe someone says, go in their life and act like you love them and care for them and turn their life upside down. Pretend like you love them. Pretend that you care for them. Well, the moment that they did that or they stepped into the energy, they started getting haunted. They don't know who you roll with. They don't know your ancestors are rolling what you see. It's just only what they can see with the visible eye is what they believe. Now, somebody's going into getting reading from you or trying to have somebody else do the work. First of all, these people doing the work, they don't know what they're doing because they're not doing it with purity. They're doing it with deception. So their intentions are to hurt and harm. These aren't high priestess. These aren't witches. These aren't warlocks. These are people that are going online thinking they can do something. Now, there may be people with gifts, but it's like their gifts are expunged. They can't use their gifts. Their discernment's so thrown off. It's like they can't even think. If you want to know who these people are, listen to the way they talk. They start to talk like robots. Their mind is infiltrated with demonic entities. It's almost like some of these people act fucking mute, like you can't talk. What's wrong with you? Some of them talk too damn much, actually. They say too much. It's like they're trying to talk so much. It's like they're saying everything they're not supposed to say because you have 3 ears. You're listening closer than you think, or they're saying things. And there's shade here amongst 1 or 2 of these people that are in cahoots with each other. It's like behind the other back, they shade each other, or they're in competition, whatever the case. This is just a toxic ass narcissistic mess that is not going to go away anytime soon. You get what you get. Don't be upset. You did what you did at the time that you thought was right for you, that you thought you were about to be in, that you thought you was about to be down, and you just got yourself a one-way ticket to hell. Congratulations. Let's have a toast for the douchebags. Energy's energy. If it resonates, popped right out with the judgment card. What did you think was going to happen? I don't know why somebody thought that torturing people and treating people bad and using and abusing children would land you in heaven. I'd show me where that these people are sure that the life that they live and the things that they're doing. Now, I don't think they're worried about going to heaven. I just think that they think, oh, I'm still a good person. Even when I do all these shitty things behind closed doors and I say all these shitty things about people and I act all these shitty ways and somebody's getting called out on their narcissistic ways. Hey, I thought you said you were a good parent. You can't chill with us. You don't take care of your kids. So you mean to tell me you're a bad parent? You're running around with this reckless ass energy and you're thinking that the divine's looking at you as like a good person. I don't understand. Energy's energy. If it resonates, and then they see your peace and they try to siphon your peace, your energy, your beauty, and it's just not going to work that way. It's not going to work that way. Now you're like, Sunshine Goddess, why the hell would the divine have me cross paths with douchebags, with scumbags, with jerks, with assholes? It's because you embody this energy of peace. And the divine wanted these people to know what it's like to be with someone that's peaceful. Right? Assignment over. I'm leaving you with a gift. Peace of mind and heart, and the peace I give you is a gift the world cannot change. Now these people are like, I don't even feel right coming up against someone that, like, it's like, okay, so why are we going up against this person again? And everyone's like, we don't know. They're peaceful. They're like, all right, so what's your problem? They're like, I don't really have a problem. Well, what's your problem? They're like, nothing really. Like, so tell us your story. I don't know. Everything's cool. So like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Let's clarify this, Queen of Swords, because there's a jealous feminine energy here that when running their mouth. Spirit, clarify this, Queen of Swords that literally planned this whole operation with the Knight of Swords, wanting to have changes in your life. It could be a feminine, it could be a masculine. Very sassy man, if you ask me. What's your problem? What's the issue here? Okay, so it's like a man you could have turned down and said, oh, she doesn't want to talk to me. I'm going to ruin her life. Anyways, this man doesn't even like women anyway. Like, what the heck? They don't even like women anyway with the 3 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, the 3 of Swords. They're trying to act like you broke their heart because you don't want to deal with them or be in a relationship connection. They don't even like women anyway. So it's like, what is the point of this? Oh, she broke my heart. They're like, you don't even like women anyway. How did she break your heart if you don't like women anyway? So you try to manipulate someone. It didn't work the way that you thought. It didn't pan out the way that you thought. Now you're mad and angry. Now you want us to go against this person again for what? What? Now people are like, you had us go against this person. You had us doing these things. We're serving all this karma. I can't get my life right. My wife left. My car got repoed. I broke my arm. I did this. You're in cahoots together. You're sharing the fucking karma. What don't you get? You think that you're going to just walk away ruining good people's lives? Like, oh, that job is over. Well, you ran into the right one. And it's now your life is over for doing everything to someone that you try to ruin their life for no good reason. I could see if this was a bad person. I could see if this was a bad parent. I could see if this is someone running around your city causing a muck, hurting people left and right and doing all types of things. No, this is someone that has boundaries, that says no is no. Somebody didn't like that they got told no, and now they try to ruin their life. Energy is energy. If it resonates. And somebody's going to go to hell from this. Like, I can't sugarcoat this any more than it already has. So let's get some of this energy here. Yeah, I'm on fire now. I couldn't wait to do this reading this morning. All right, Spirit, let's clarify some of this energy of these people, this situation, what the hell they want with my collective, what they're doing, what's really good with this. Social media hack, okay. So trying to hack your social media, trying to go into your social media. Why? Why are they looking? Because somebody has addictions. Okay, somebody's dealing with addictions as well. We knew that, though. There's a lot of chaos amongst these people. These people have no peace in their life at all. A relationship that turned abusive. I feel like they're fighting all against each other, amongst each other. This could get physical. Somebody doesn't, and I'm picking up an energy of like a drug addiction. All right, so somebody's like, was feeding someone some substances in order to keep them or stay with them. Now that's turning. Now we have domestic violence going on here as well. This is just adequate. Y'all can't just go to work and pick up your kids and go to the grocery store and go home. You have to do all this. You have to. Well, one-way ticket to hell. I don't know. I'm not here for anybody's reparations. You got to handle that on your own. All right. The homies out with other people. Again, you have people wanting to be in a relationship. We have a divine feminine, right? You have 2 or 3 masculines that all want to be with this divine feminine. They all share bad stories behind each other's back, try to be with that feminine energy. So it's like this person's like, I was trying to be with that person. This person's like, well, I was with them first. And the other person's like, well, I was really with them, but I really didn't want them, but I don't want you with them. And then they start running their damn mouth and gossiping and comparing and contrasting. And then they all include say, oh, well, we don't want to be with that person. They're actually not a good person anyways. And then secretly go separate ways and all try to get and deal with this person or be with that person behind each other's back, which is causing more chaos. I thought you said you didn't want them. Well, I thought you said you didn't want. Well, they were nice to me and they gave me peace. So I just wanted to go back and try. And it's like, we were not supposed to be friends with them. Somebody's mad that you reconnect with someone that they try to get out of your life. You have no control over that. That is nothing part of your life or your business. Once you leave a relationship with someone, it's none of your business who they decide to deal with after. Because somebody tries to go ahead of you for the people that you're with in relationship connections and cause chaos and cause some type of drama or lie and say, oh, well, yeah, that's my baby mother. She's still trying to be with me. No, the fuck she's not. That is a lie. That is a lie. These people are lying on you, and it's not making sense because now guess what? When you lie, you got to do another lie, and you got to do another lie, and you got to do another lie, and all of a sudden someone's like, well, what happened to when you said such and such? They're like, oh, yeah, because once you lie, you forget. Because they're infiltrated with demonic energy. They can't remember the shit. Remember, I told you they talk mad weird too, right? Energy's energy. If it resonates around Spirit, clarify this social media hack energy for me, please. Oh, we have control. Somebody wants to control over your life. It's like, you can't have control over your life. Yes, you can. I don't know why this energy, these people, this situation is so gung-ho on controlling who you are. You cannot control the Most High. You cannot control an earth angel. You have no control over life and how things pan out. Somebody is losing control because the plan is not planning the way that they thought. Now what? They don't even know because they never made a plan B. They just knew because what they did to everybody else, it worked on everyone else. It never worked on you. Spirit, clarify the homie down with other people's property, sharing addiction. Somebody wants to change their life. I don't want to be in this life no more. Well, too bad. You signed up for this. Well, you want to get out of it. You better turn your life to God. That's the best thing I could say. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so I feel like, again, somebody wants to change the way they view things. Spirit, clarify a relationship that turned abusive. Somebody could have been talking and texting someone pretending that they were you, or pretending that they were another person because they want to see, does this person really talk to this person? Like, how old are we again? Grow up. People are really out here using fake numbers to text other people to try to see if it's that person. Like, grow up. If you have to do all that, you already have your answer. So there's a relationship that turned abusive amongst people or amongst a relationship. So you could even be with someone and it just turned so abusive out of nowhere. You know why? Because this person went to be in cahoots with these other people. And they said, if you want to be down with us, oh, you're talking to this one or that one. Oh, you can't do that. You have to end that relationship. They're like, what? They're like, yeah, the main goal of this community of people is fucking misery. They share being miserable. Do you want to be down with people that share misery? Why can't you associate yourself with people that are higher vibration? It's like you have to go around ruining people's lives and then you're being haunted by the divine and now you're serving judgment and now you have a one-way first class ticket to hell. That's what you want? All right. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Let's get some more of this relationship that turned abusive. Somebody wants to change their life. Friendliness. Now they can't even be the person they were called to be. So it's like the more they stay associated and attract to these people and integrate their life, the more their peace gets stripped away from them. Okay? You made deals with the devil. You think show me where you think there's peace making deal with the devil. Like, clearly, there's a high emotional immaturity here at this point because this person's not getting anywhere in their life. And this person's not even like that. That's the thing. It's like they forced themselves to be this person that they're not. So people could have changed on you overnight. You're like, what happened? We were just fine yesterday. It's the principalities that they roll with. It's the going against you. Anyone that you gave peace to is literally like they want to repay you with trauma, drama, and I guess trauma and drama. And it didn't work. It didn't work the way that they thought. It didn't work the way that they planned. So now let's see what we got, Spirit. Let's clarify some of this control energy. Creation and release. Okay, so somebody tried to create some type of control or try to control something in your life. Also, she's holding an urn here as well. Told y'all walking yourself, your ass is damn to the. If you would like a walk with Sunshine Goddess to the gates of hell, just let me know. I'll help you out. I'll pray for you before you get there too, because that's where you're going. So we have an urn here with ashes and release as well. Somebody controls social media hacks. Somebody wanted to try to go on your social media. It's like somebody has a hard time understanding that you're a good person. They'll go to the end of the earth to prove that you're not a good person. Yeah, look at organization. So what did they do? They started organizing. You have an emperor here, jaded emperor. So again, you have a man or woman. I think it's a man energy that you rejected and said, I don't think I want to be in a relationship, or this isn't working for me, and I don't want that. And I don't understand, as a human right and a human being, if something doesn't self-serve you, if you don't want it, or it's not for you, or you don't think it's your higher good, why do you need to be punished for it? Why is there a punishment here? Because you say, oh no, that's not for me. And I feel like whatever this situation was, whatever this person, however this is, I feel like that people are finding out that all this was because of what somebody else did to you, not of exactly because who you are. Because they're like, this person is nothing. People are questioning the authority of someone. Like, why did you organize this again? Like, why are we coming up against this person? And this person thought they were a motherfucking mastermind, okay? And is not even close. Spirit, clarify this Jade organization energy, please. Yeah, with the Queen of Cups energy. Oh, we don't like her. She's loving. Wait, what? Wait, say that again. Oh, no, we don't like her. She's loving. Okay. All right. Spirit, let's clarify some more of this energy. What can we do to take this person's away? What can we do to manipulate this person? What can we do? Somebody literally sat and thought, and I tell you guys, this premeditated energy, here we go again. You premeditate up, you got to strike already. You didn't even get to finish the sentence. This shit was premeditated. How can we premeditate to cause this person's pain because they're a lover? Wait, say it again, right? Okay. I know. I'm going to say it one more time because I can't even believe I'm hearing this. How do we cause this person pain? All right, we're going to send in someone that acts like they love them. That's what we're going to do. We're going to send in someone into their life. Okay, so this is the plan. You're going to go into their life. You're gonna act like you care about them. You're going to send them messages. You're going to act interested. Okay? You got to go with this. You got to just, you know what I'm saying, check in with us. Let us know what this person's doing. You know, take this person to this place because we got this bartender in place and we're going to give them something so it may seem like a roofie. Yeah. Yeah. They went deep. We know this person is going to be at this place, so we want you to meet them here because we know that every single Wednesday they go to this specific place. So between this time and this time, because they have to get their kids by this time, so I know they do it by this time. So you've got to be there within this window. Okay? They're like, all right. First of all, this person comes and they're like blinded by your beauty or your handsomeness, your angelic aura. They're like, ooh, that hit dog gonna holler. Remember that hit man that was sent after you, or that hit woman that was sent after you, but they ended up falling in love. They didn't get the fucking job done. That's what they were supposed to be doing. Correct. Energy's energy if it resonates. But you already knew ahead of time. See, they try to romance you and love you and lavish you up, but I don't think you fell for that shit. Right? I think you knew something, but I said there's something different, weird about this person. With this full card, we got the Knave of Pentacles. It's something about this person's energy was just, they were in this energy where it's like, you're stalling. Something about you is stalling. And I feel like you started picking up the energy of what they were doing. Energy's energy. You are trying to cause me a 10 of Wands, baby, you got to get up out of here. And you probably were done. All right. Mission uncompleted, mission unaccomplished because you ran away from the situation. Anytime you were put in a situation where it's compromising or you thought you were going to get hurt or something didn't happen, your discernment said, get the fuck up out of there. Let's go. It's almost like you're out here dancing with the devil. You knew the whole time, but the enemy has no idea. But you knew. It's pretty obvious. And now these people are going to serve great karma for trying to come up against you because you said no, or because you rejected a situation. You know how fucking powerful you have to be to people to form alliances and organizations to take you down and still lose? Wow, that's crazy. Energy's energy. If it resonates, they want to play. So you say, okay, let's play a game. And when you decide to play, nobody wants to play anymore. No, come back. Why is everybody scared? Because they don't get to decide how you play. Now here you come with your supernatural gifts and your supernatural visions and your supernatural dreams, and you say, oh, I knew you were about to do this. And they're like, you're not mad. You're like, why would I be mad that you have your own first class ticket to hell? I'm just going to stay away from you. It's so simple that if they knew what they were getting themselves into, they wouldn't have did it. Energy's energy. If it resonates. Yeah, look at the bottom of the deck, because now somebody just wants peace. Somebody views you as a very wild woman, white buffalo woman coming with the peace. We got Lilith here, equality. You such people come on, you want to play, let's go. But just know the way that I play is completely different from the way that you play, but we can play the game. Now nobody wants to, we don't want to play the game. That person, no, let's go. It don't stop now because everybody's losing. Energy's energy. If they're losing the game that they try to play on you, whole time you're winning a game with no rules. There's no rules to this. You don't get to decide. Yeah, with dedication. Now you're saying you guys dedicated your life to taking me down. I'm dedicating mine to taking you back down too. Energy's energy. But the difference is vengeance is mine, said the Lord. You're doing it with peace. You're doing it in a way that they want you to act just like them, but you're not going to do that because you are literally watching the fall, the demise of these people that sold their soul to the devil for nothing. for nothing. And the first thing that happens to them are their finances are going to go down the drain. So keep your motherfucking apologies. Don't accept apologies from these people. They're only apologizing because they want reparations from the spiritual world, and they're not going to get that because it was premeditated on purpose to hurt you, to take you down, to ruin your life. And that's what they get. They get exactly what they asked for. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. They wanted to play a game. Now let's play. They didn't realize, like communication. Somebody wants to reach out to you and say, I think somebody was doing this or doing that. Somebody wants to talk. You may realize they want more conversation with you, or they may talk more because they want to know what's up. The only way that they can gauge their life at this point, because they're so fucking scared, is by your expression, by what you do, by what you say. It's like they watch you every day closely to see what's going to happen. A lot. All right. So we got authenticity. Somebody didn't think you were authentic. See, somebody tried to portray you as something other than what you really are. Like, no, this person's peaceful. They're authentic. They're true. They're pure. Why are we doing this again? Energy's energy. If it resonates. Hold on, guys. I got to get a tissue because my nose is leaking. Yeah, somebody's realizing how authentic and pure you are in real life, not for fake. Fuck a Facebook post and an Instagram post. Somebody got to know you. Was like, I don't even know why I even signed up for this. Well, you signed up. That's the life you're about to live. That's what you wanted to do. As far as this lover spirit, let's clarify you leaving this lover's life and the life that they have. And well, the 9 of Wands in reverse. We got the 5 of Swords in reverse. Somebody changed their life. Somebody had a near-death experience after fucking with you. Energy's energy. If it rests, because God's like, yeah, I told y'all not this one. I said to y'all, do no harm to my prophet. Do not touch my anointed. Right? But you said, oh, I'm bigger than the program. And the divine's like, you are. Energy's energy. If it resonates, spirit, clarify this peace energy. Yeah, sacrifice. Why are you trying to sacrifice a peaceful person? Why? All these people that are running around committing crimes, doing bad things, hurting people, you want to go after the person that's pure. They literally try to sacrifice you because you were peaceful. Now they're realizing, why would we do something like that? Why would you? Make it make sense. Answer. Somebody needs answers around here. And I feel like it's close. You have no idea how close to actually being unalived by particular people. You have no idea. You have no idea. Energy's energy. If it resonates. But they know. They know somebody is scared to death here. Don't be scared now. Somebody wants to have a conversation. Somebody wants to get in your good graces because they have inner awareness of what was going on behind the scenes to you and the situation as well. They want to live their life in misery. Well, that's on them. Okay. Hermes is significant. Yeah, they're overwhelmed. Somebody may have even tried to poison you and it's getting back, or you may find out, or you may know. Okay, with this poison energy here, somebody teamed up with other people to try to poison you. That's why the date only wants to go to that one particular bar. You're like, we can't go out to eat nowhere else. Nope, we got to go here because they knew the bartender and they were in cahoots and their main goal was to poison you. Energy's energy, if it is, but it didn't work the way it didn't work. It didn't work. I feel like you know what? I feel like somebody tried to poison you and gave you the wrong glass. Yeah, reflection. And then they got in the house and they're like, wrong person. Yeah, God will personally go ahead and save and protect. Yeah, see, it's just so interesting because it's like they're at a war with your ancestors and you still win every time. Every time. Spirit, clarify this communication energy overwhelmed. Somebody can't sleep because they're worried about this situation, but they're like, all right, well, if I can, with this secret here, we got the secret with the moon card, we got the happiness reflection. If I partially tell them the truth, if I say it in a joke, could I be delivered from this? All right, so oh my God, remember when you told me you went to that restaurant, girl? You was getting poisoned. They're like, nah, I'm just kidding. No, they weren't. It's a truth in every joke. No, they weren't. They were not kidding. They were serious when they said it, because it's like you think of certain things people say and it's like, well, why would you say that? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you say, for instance, you go meet someone and they're like, oh, you don't got to worry. I'm not going to set you up. Why the fuck would you say that? Why would I'm here to pick you up. I had nothing about me and my life would think you got to listen closely. These people are telling on themselves with 3 ears. You have 3 ears. They're telling on themselves. They're telling you what they're going to do before they do it or what they plan to do, but it's a truth in every joke. Yeah, gotta listen. Keep your spiritual ears, eyes, and your spiritual eyes open. Keep your spiritual ears open and your spiritual eyes open. Love, sacrifice, peace. Somebody can't get with this. They can't get with this. They can't. You have love, you have peace. None of these people can come up with a story. It's like if your exes all collaborated in a room, right? Or some people that you dealt with, what are they going to say? Be honest with yourself right now. If my exes collaborate in the room, they're never going to say I ever cheated on them. I never was disrespectful to them. The only reason why I leave relationships, connections, is because they don't work out. There's no peace and I've outgrown them. Not because of somebody else, not because of cheating on my behalf, not because I didn't show up and do my job. Right? And I didn't mean to make this personal. I'm just saying if all your exes gathered in a room, what would they say about you? And here we are. They're saying this person's peaceful. They're full of love. They're authentic. Why are we trying to sacrifice someone if they're not you? They're like, well, what did they do to you? They're like, nothing really. So why did you guys break up? Oh, because I was overwhelmed by the connection and I kind of wanted to cheat. All right. So why did you break up with them? They're like, oh, well, I just wasn't in a space in my life to be in a relationship. All right. So why did you break up with them? Well, because they caught me cheating with other people. It's like, so if this person never did anything to you personally, why the fuck are we going after them? Make it make sense. Why are we doing this? Somebody, I think an OG, had stepped in the building and said, this is ridiculous about what you guys are doing and how you're doing it. Not only that, look at all the karma you caused within yourself for our organization. And now look at your lives. Before we started doing these things, you were doing all right, right? Your wife was there. You had money. You had a car. You were stable. Your health was good. Your mental health was good. Sickness. A lot of these folks are dealing with illnesses and sickness that you can attribute to someone having a heart attack. You can attribute to someone developing CHF or COPD. How can you attribute to that? Because the divine said, the way you try to take mine down, you're going down even harder. And every time you go around these people, I'm going to make sure that your karma clashes. I'm going to make sure when you leave these people, some of these people leave these meetings and these situations with you or about you or conversating about you, immediately they get a flat tire. Immediately their engine light comes on. Immediately they go to the light and they almost get hit by a car. They don't know who they're dealing with. They don't know what they're messing with. But if they don't know, baby, now they do. Energy's energy. If it resonates, well, you are free of this. See, you are safe and protected in everything that you do, right, God? Every day that we wake up is to be safe, protected, and abundant and love. And your heart is pure. So on top of all this bullshit, the reason why it's not able to manifest, because these people know deep down in their motherfucking heart that you are a good person. So their intentions, they can say out loud when they do the magic, I want this person to have a bad life, or I want them to lose their job. But in their heart, they know you are a good worker, that you supply and support your family. They know that. So it's like when they start light the candles or they do the magic, that shit, nothing works, because it's like in their heart, they know who you are. God honors our heart. Not our physical world, our heart. In your heart, you know this person's full of love. In your heart, you know this person's genuine. In your heart, you know they're a peaceful person. In your heart, you know they're full of love and authenticity. Why would you do that? When you do candle work and you do magic on people, you have to set intentions. Your heart is saying love, good, peace, good person. Your intentions are saying bad, bad, bad. There's no balance there. There's no balance there. Oh, well, she ignored my messages and now I want to ruin her life. Well, she was busy. Maybe she wasn't interested. Maybe you're not the person she likes. Okay, so stop trying to control the narrative of other people's lives, because what's happening is they're literally ruining their own lives by trying to ruin yours, and then nothing they're doing is forming, prospering, and nor touching you and or none of this stuff. So it's so pointless for them to be in this energy, to come against a chosen one, to sell their soul for chump change and get a first class ticket to hell on top of it and never be able to live the life that they desire. One of these people, somebody here is in love with you. in love from the moment that they met you. They knew that they wanted to be in a relationship. They knew that they wanted to marry you. But guess what? When they met other people and they went amongst other people and they had stories and they said this and they had that, and guess what? Time heals and time reveals you were nothing like these people were saying to this person. Too late. They already sold their soul. They can't. And if these people try to come in your life or try to come back to you, they will be blackmailed. You will find out all their secrets, the shit you already know. But they're going to put it on forefront. And also the divine's telling me right now is that these people are going to be exposed. Okay, so between now and April, okay, what's the jade? Is jade April, right? Jade, birthstone, April, I think so. I don't know. I haven't looked at the thing. I like you. I wasn't able to read you guys' comments, but jade, April, I'm not sure if that's it, but whatever month jade, jade crystal is, they have from now until then, right? Is it diamond? I don't know, because somebody tell me what month jade is. So whatever month, if you guys have to go off because I don't have my iPad, whatever month jade is in, you have up until now. They have up until now, until then, to get their shit together. Okay, so if they don't know, and if they don't know, now they do. Okay, so spirits call me to pull some of these Moonology cards. Let's see what this love. Somebody, you know what I just feel like too is somebody regrets being in this energy. Well, I don't care. Too bad. Okay. Yeah, emotions are running high, super moons. Yeah, somebody does not like that they did this, because this isn't April's diamond. Okay, thank you. This isn't just temporary. These, like, imagine on a spiritual level. Imagine being on a spiritual level afraid of your life. On a spiritual level. It's like the movie with Whoopi Goldberg, when those little when the entities came on the street and they were like taking people away in their lives and stuff. Movies always are on point for a reason, because now those are shadow people. Yeah, the shadow people are here. The shadow people are coming. I was doing something yesterday and I have an aunt that passed away, and clear as day on the bottle it said Tia Maria, and I was like, my Aunt Maria, I can't believe my Aunt Maria passed away, but she is an ancestor that I never call on. And that moment she was like, girl. And I was like, hey, auntie, hey. Your ancestors are not playing with these people at all either. That's the thing. It's like, they don't even got to worry about you. And it's like, you're like, girl, why are you? I'm a little worried because this shit's real. And this shit's so deep that it's like, you were bought around these people to show them what authenticity was, because God knew that at some point they would change and switch up on you. But that's not, their heart doesn't know you that way. Okay, so it's like, whatever surface, you could say what you want, you could do what you want, you could stalk, you could do, that's not going to change your heart of who you are. It's not by your clothes, it's not by the car you drive, it's your authenticity, your purity. People feel bad for trying to come against you because it don't feel right. If it was somebody else or something, fine, but it's like something about you, it don't feel right. It don't feel right. Their emotions are really high with this. Somebody may want to come and have a conversation and let you know exactly what's going on. Like, sit down face to face. This is happening. Yeah, communication is key. Gemini energy. Somebody wants to sit down and have a face-to-face conversation and say, listen, this has been going on and that has been going on, and I got your back. Yeah, nothing yet is set in stone. Yeah, this person's trying to stop these particular people from doing things, and yeah, they're done with that. Meditation, contemplation, a win-win outcome is in the forecast. Whatever, you're still protected. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. You're protected. We got the Pisces energy. Somebody could even told a lover to come into your life to get you pregnant and leave you. Yeah, it's uncool, because are you going to help pay that child support bill? Okay, well, just making sure. Y'all going to help this person pay their child support, because a win-win outcome forecast, there's court here. There's court coming. Okay, so somebody's going to go to court as well. There's a court case pending. You're going to win. There could have been, somebody could have literally took some type of inheritance or finances away from you. You're getting ready to figure that out. Somebody wants to sacrifice you for speaking up about a court case. That's over as well. Spirit, clarify this energy. Yeah, step out your comfort zone. I feel like you went above and beyond and excelled past these people and they didn't realize that. Yeah, time to release negativity. You probably don't want nothing to do with them no more. As well, they forgot that your energy was the light to the... Your energy was the light to the whole operation. And the moment you take your energy back or no longer with these people, it's like... Zzz, lights out. Energy's energy. Like, y'all gotta get your fucking lives out here. Like, this is, like, these are adults. You know they don't got no money running around acting like this. You know they don't. This is some brokey ass behavior, but we know this is for the douchebags and you're like, oh, well, they have cars. I said spiritually broke. Unhappy with the bitches because you're piss poor morally. Okay, that type of broke. I don't care about none of that other shit. That don't matter because when you die, you can't take it with you anyway. So you better enjoy it while you got your couple of years left on earth. Energy's energy, or months or days or whatever. With energy's energy, if it resonates, it resonates. Whatever resonates in your life, but you know what I'm saying? Please don't stop the music. I wanna take you away. All right, so let's get some Isis Oracle. Adios, amigos. This energy's got to go. Acknowledge the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Somebody didn't think you'd be free. Somebody didn't think you were smart enough. But it's like, who are you to determine how smart I am? I feel like, collective, you didn't play your hand. You didn't let anyone see. Now you got a bunch of poverty drug addicts running around trying to get their life and fix it. Oh, they're going to get their life all right, especially at night. It's these shadow people. Don't, like, you have entities that are low vibrations that you have made friends with that go after these people. Yeah, because you did the work. You already defeated Jezebel. She's like, what's up, sis? You're like, yeah, those over there. Yeah, yeah. You already beat it. You already defeated a lot of demonic entities. So it gets to the point where they're like, you straight, you're like, nah, not really. Nah, not really, but I'm not wishing them no harm. They're like, oh, yeah, well, they have the lack of confidence on them. We could just go over there. Yeah, I got to be more quick to that because who do you think you really are? And nobody out here can play God. And that's exactly what these people try to do in your life is play God, manipulate your energy, mess with your relationships, your connections, your jobs, mess with your abundance, mess with where you live and how you live. Some of these people don't even know every time they drive past your house, they get karma. Because your house is so protected through and through. Yeah, go ahead, creep through the window, and your ass has no legs after you leave here. You'll know why, right? Too bad. I don't know why you have so many broken bones. Stop talking about the collective. Okay, because every time they talk about you, it puts money in your pocket. Every time they start premeditating against you, they get hurt. Something happens. Car gets repoed. Broken bones. Health bad. The divine saying you're going to learn to keep your mouth off of this one. Because if you don't know, you will this lifetime. Energy's energy. If it resonates. And then what I heard when I was eating my breakfast this morning, because y'all know I'm on my Ramadan shit, I had to get up early, that they're going to suffer these things for quite some time. So it's not going to just be, oh, here. Nah, this is your new lifestyle. Welcome to the good life. Let's have a toast for the douchebags because they didn't know that God personally will go ahead of you and save you. They premeditated these things and didn't know how covered and protected you were by the divine, by God, because nobody is bigger than the program. Energy's energy. If it resonates. Now they're turning on each other, arguing and fighting, trying to figure out who told this and who told that and this and that and the third. And the person that organizes their life is even worse. Stop being bitter and be better and move on with your life. That's all I got to say. Energy's energy. Because literally all these people doing, every time they try to come against you, every time they try to premeditate something, it's like their lifespan gets shorter and shorter. Like, don't y'all want to see your kids get older, married, grown up, grandkids? If like, don't y'all want that? I don't know why you wouldn't want to live a good life. And anyway, some of these people are going to end up with dementia because they're heavy narcissists. And they probably already have signs and symptoms of that, but they just don't know because this journey gets real deep. And if you don't know, now you know. This is not something to play with. Spirituality is not a post. Nah, it's a lifestyle, baby. You either with it or you're not. And for those that go against you, well, they're about to learn the hard way. Like, I don't know. I don't care. It's not like, I'm not nobody to call judgment. So, you know what I'm saying? Make the best of every situation. With God, everything is possible. They didn't know how in tune you were with God. Make time to work, rest, and play. We were filled with laughter. We sing with joy. Yeah, these people don't understand. We overworked overtime to ruin you, and it didn't work. The divine's like, nah, my collective over here, work, rest, and play, and enjoy in their life. Y'all the ones that are suffering. Okay, focus on God's love. Make every effort to keep yourself united in the spirit. Bind yourself together with peace. You're too binded in spirit. You're too bound in peace. They can't unbound something that God, they cannot play God. I can't, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I don't give a fuck how much magic you do, what practitioner you went to. You cannot overthrow God. This is why the enemy is where he is now, because he tries to overthrow God. Ego and pride is a hell of a drug. It'll land you in a really nasty, hot place that's not fun, that you don't want to be there. Energy's energy. If it reflect on God's compassion, be kind to each other. What's wrong with you? You're adults running around here acting like kindergarten children. You can't be nice if you don't have nothing nice to say. Don't say anything at all. Shut your fucking mouth. Okay, because every time you speak on the collective, your pockets get dry, theirs get fatter, all right? You want them to suffer, you want them to not have anything. Well, stop talking about them, and then you know what I'm saying? Because that energy that you use that negative, that manipulation, that's witchcraft. Every time you talk bad about someone, if you lie, you're manipulating the way other people see them. That's witchcraft. You thought you wasn't doing witchcraft, you are. You're manipulating the perception of other people on someone based on a lie. That's witchcraft. Oh, I don't believe in that stuff. Well, you're fucking doing it. You say you don't believe in spirituality, but you're lying, you're manipulating, you're gaslighting people, you're changing the perception. That is witchcraft. You may not have candles involved. Words are magic spells. Okay? So every time they talk about you, every time they bring you up, it gets a bag for you. So I thought they didn't want you to succeed. So why are they still talking about you? Energy's energy. Be kind to each other. If you don't like someone, stay the fuck away from them. Straight like that. I don't know why it's such a collective of people in the world that they just want to be in your face and be in your life, and they don't fuck with you like that. What's wrong with you? Stay away from people. You're creating your own karma. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? If you don't like someone, don't be with them. If you don't want to marry that woman, don't go near her. Don't invest in her. Don't talk to her. Don't look her way, because God really has his arms wrapped around these chosen individuals. You will lose your life trying to play with somebody that God has ordained with a purpose to help his people. Are you serious right now? Do you not see the bigger picture? If you don't like someone, I don't care, it's your family, your friends, stay away from them. Do not go in their life for a fake. Do not be in their face trying to talk to them and be around them. If you don't like someone, especially a chosen one, especially someone that's gifted, just leave them alone. Okay? Just leave them alone. Sometimes I end friendships and things with people because, one, I know they're not treating me right, and two, I be worried about their karma. For real, I'd be like, you know what? I'm just going to say, forget this, because I'm not happy in this situation, and I'm just going to say, like, I don't want them to get karma, and I be looking out for other people's karma. I'm just going to take my energy back. I'm just going to fall back. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let, because I'm not getting, I don't want them to, I've seen with nobody that ever did right by me ended up in a better situation. So it's like I'm trying to help people. Even before my awakening, I noticed that when people do wrong by me, their whole lives go down. They lose everything. So like I try to say, let me move away first. Okay? I spare people's lives. Let me, you know what I'm saying? I can feel their deception or whatever the case may be, or I start getting red flags. I move away first. Okay? Because I know that God, it doesn't play about me and when it comes to my life. All right? So tenderhearted. Forgive one another just as Christ has forgiven you. I just feel like it's an energy here where you forgive people. You say, you know what? You were an asshole. You were a douchebag. You were a jerk. But that's not going to hinder me from moving on in my life. That's who you are. I see it. I accept it. I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to deal with it. See, these people want you to deal with them and be crazy and be chaotic and do the lick back and clap back at them. And just, the main goal of the enemy is to get you out of character, to get you from a place that you may have either graduated from, or it's just something that, remember, the beast in you is sleeping, not dead. They want that beast out so bad. And what happens when you unleash the dragon? I don't really want to unleash the dragon. What happens when that happens? All hell really is going to break loose. You know the movie Carrie? Yeah. When I was younger, I was so destructive every time I was mad. And I'm like, now I know why. I'm talking about, I remember one time my mom said I couldn't do something, and I took the back porch and I slammed the door so hard the whole frame came off. One time my ex stole my keys, and I was standing in his car, and I was like, give me my keys. And I right on the windshield broke it. One time I was in the car and I was angry and I said something it was abusive ex. I was like, something. I was like, I can't believe, broke the window. Supersonic strength when I'm mad. I don't like to be that way. That's not a way that I like to be. Now that I realize it's because you have supernatural gifts and powers and you can be destructive. One time I was so mad, I just was looking at the window. I was like, and the window broke. I'm like, oh, I'm an X-Men mutant too. Okay. So it's like, on the other side of a very loving, compassionate person such as myself is a person that unleashes a threat to people and society. Okay, so again, I just feel like you learn, all right, I'm going to forgive this person because I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they don't know. And if they know, fine. If they don't, you treat it as if they don't. And you just move on with your life, because that's why you're able to forgive and move on. And that's why these people can't even fucking sleep at night, because they are worried about the repercussions, as they should be. I would be worried too. Be worried. Energies, and this ain't no fear monger. These are promises. You want to sign a deal with the devil and you don't want to change your life. You are guaranteed a one-way ticket to hell. That's it. Yeah, it's time to be adventurous and play while the collective moves on with their life. The flowers are springing up. The seasons of singing birds has come. The cooing of turtle doves fill the air. Solomon 2:12. Spring's coming. So as the springtime comes, you're more released from this energy of these low vibrational people, and you'll see their lives are going to go to shit one by one, little by little, time after time, until you do right by me. All right, now they're going to suffer. Okay, blessings of innocent and purity. Yeah, because you are exactly who you say you are. God blesses those whose heart are pure, for they will see God. Matthew 5:8. You're the child of God. Energy's energy. If it resonates, because what did they think was going to happen? God personally goes ahead of you and protects you. And also, God's about to start preparing the table before you in the presence of the enemies. Good. He needed these people out of your life, because where he's about to go and where he's about to take you, these people wasn't for you anyway. They wasn't with you anyway. They weren't for you anyway. They were just either around you because your gifts or who you were, or because they were being snake and deceptive, but they didn't know you have spiritual authority to trample scorpions and snakes. So every time they come around you with their bullshit, your spirit team vamps up, and then there you go. Karma starts immediately, because it's premeditated bullshit. Energy's energy. It ran into the city until it ran into me. Energy's energy. If it resonated, high priestess energy. Okay, mysteries related to the eyes of Isis. Now you got Isis saying fuck around and find out. See what I'm saying? Y'all done brought the whole spirit team out. Y'all don't even know what you just did. All right, here we go. High priestess energy. All right, beloved Isis, gaze upon you now, and behind her vast eyes, mysteries are unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at the time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. Is an exciting moment in your unfoldment. Have a reverence and an open heart and mind, and wait patiently for the grand revelation on its way. I'm telling you, there's about to be some shit. You're going to find out that it's going to make so much sense, that you're going to have so much more peace in your life, that it's going to almost won't even matter about all the stuff you went through. Okay, currently you're being offered assistance and unveiling your divine destiny. Yeah, they did try to destiny swap with you. You'll be shown your purpose in a broader and more meaningful way than before. You can expect to have some aha moments where your life experience and journey suddenly makes sense from a much bigger perspective, helping you understand how everything that you have gone through has brought you to where you are today. which in turns help you trust even more where you were being led because they threw dirt on your name and flowers grew. Gotta be more quicker. Energy to energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right, let's see what we got here. We got 8:13 on the clock. All right, I'm about to go 216 in the chat. Yes, I love ya. Happy Thankful Thursday. All right, let's get some Archangel messages. Stay in the energy of God blesses those whose heart are pure, for they will see God. So the divine knows your heart is pure, no matter what they thought or how they thought. They don't get paid to think. That let's give a toast for them too. Okay, a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitation. Great intuitive insight because they can't stop your shine anymore. People are being looked at as you're being a hater. Why should we not invite this person? Oh, because what? Because they're going to steal your shine. You're worried about somebody coming in and steal. Oh, it's not about stealing your shine. It's just, they come over dressed a lot. They're like, they dress like that all the time. You're being a hater. They're being called out for being a hater for how they are with you. All right. They're like, no, we're inviting them. Actually, they're like, oh no, why don't you really want them to come? I was like, oh, because bro jokes around a lot. No, because he tells you the truth. Because you don't like that he tells you the truth. Yeah, now the people are starting to realize why particular people are the way they are, and they can't hide it anymore. It's like their jealousy, their envy, their schemes, their plots are like, so it's like they're even worried about being exposed. They look exposed. Somebody's so exposed for their plots and their plans against you. It's like somebody even just don't even be around like that no more because they're so exposed. Because there are people like, you had us do this, and like they try to, this an energy is somebody that tries to stay away or not be around you for a long time, and then they want to pop back in because it's like, what do you know? How do you know? Like, where do you know it? Not time. Keep your fake check-ins. And time don't change nothing. I felt like this today. I'm going to feel like this next week. I felt like that last week. You are where you are, your position in your life. You're going to stay there. Energy's energy. If it resonates, a 4 of Gabriel, time to celebrate abundant rewards for your hard work because you didn't fold, because you didn't become like the people like you, because you became better, not bitter. Okay. Abundant rewards. Every time after a situation, the divine likes to remind you that you're going to be abundant for what you've done. Release yourself from burdensome situations. The same people that the divine said don't go around, don't be around, don't talk to, don't associate. You're like, I can't decide. Well, how does your stomach feel when you're around them, when you associate them, when they text you? Don't leak your energy. Some people only want to stay connected to you because of your energy. When you're not around them, lights are out. Be more aware. You have demons hitting in plain sight. I just feel like I could look at someone and I could see the demonic entity on them, whether I want to see that or not. It's so crazy. I'm like, Spirit, when did you give me these spiritual eyes that I have? I could look at someone and I'm like, but this is not how I should see them, but I see them in a low vibration demonic entity. It's like where their eyes start stretching and their face starts getting crazy. I'm like, whoa. So collective, you are being rewarded for how you diligently handle this spiritual war. We are in a spiritual war 3. Literally, I told you guys we've been gearing up for this. We've been ready for this. Stay spiritually strapped. Put your armor of God on, your rod, your staff, comfort you. God will prepare a table before you in your presence of the enemies. Acknowledge the truth, and the truth shall set you free. God blesses those whose hearts are pure, for they will see God. Energy to energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right, last but not least, Spirit, and then we'll take a top deck. 6 of Raphael, embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindling relationships, children or childhood. And some of these people don't even give a damn about what they do, how they do. Y'all creating generational karma for your kids for generations to come. That's how they don't even think that you over here trying to ruin someone else's life and your kid's life is going to be ruined the exact same way. An eye for an eye. You think you're going to be out here messing with people's kids or doing something, because I feel like somebody's either using your children against you or something with kids, right? That shit's coming back. You better believe, trust and believe that shit. I told y'all, leave people's kids out of it, but they just decided that that's what they wanted to do. So now even if they talk bad about your kids have nothing to do with nothing. Let kids be kids and adults be adults, okay? But Since they want to involve the kids, something about children. Maybe they try to make it where you can't work, or you can't feed your kids, or you can't feed your family, or you have someone they have a kid with that purposely does anything and everything they can to make you have a hard life. Well, they're getting dealt with too as well. When I tell you guys the divine God, the answers, they are so over a lot of these low vibrational people. When I tell you guys they're about to be getting people the fuck up out of here, y'all better behave. Seriously. Okay? It's not all peaches and cream. Sometimes the divine's like, enough is enough already. Ace of Raphael, a positive, new emotional experience. Fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insight. Top of the deck, King of Gabriel. Keep your eyes on the bigger picture. Leave the details the other. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. The divine's like, and you still care about other people after they try to tear you down. But it's like, they know how you are. They made you so wonderfully made in that way. They know your heart. Middle of the deck, 3 of Gabriel. Prosperity arrives from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out unexpected. Your ships are still coming in. Your bags are still coming in. They didn't stop nothing. Energy's energy. If it resonates, what they did stop is their way to heaven. So I love y'all so much. Keep your head up in your heart close, God. Happy, thankful Thursday. Be grateful, thankful that you don't need to sell your soul to fit in with anyone. Look at bathe in divinity. His coming is brilliant at sunrise. Get right with God or get left. Leave these people where they had you messed up. What God has for you, no man or woman can take away. It may form, but it'll never prosper. God gave us a spirit of love, sound mind, and discernment, just to name a few. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy come in the morning. See, they don't know these things. Oh, I'm going to give her a hard time. All right, well, give me a hard time. Because by the next day, it's going to be over. It's going to be fine. I'm going to be living my life, because God is not a God of chaos or confusion. So if I know it's chaos, confusion, I'm separating myself from that, and I'm going the other way. People thought you're going to beg for their love, their time, their resource, money. No, why would I beg for you and to get stuff from you when God gives it to me because he loves me? I love y'all. Happy Thankful Thursday. Keep your head up in your heart close to God. Let's say happy Thursday. C-Bones. Hey, Shell. Barracuda. We have James. Nurse C. We have Trial. Barracuda. Ofhana. Okay, Lorraine. Let's see. Nurse C. Trial. Alicia. Hey, sis. Hey, Kim. Shamika. All right. So thank you guys for being here. Yeah, we're not begging people to treat us right. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, Libby. All right. So yeah, we're in a different place in our journey right now. And these people that don't matter, they don't matter no more. Like, oh my God, sorry guys. I'm sorry, my nose is running and everything. These downloads are so strong, but it doesn't matter. What God has for you, no matter what one can take away. And they're about to be dealt with. So y'all get your funeral clothes out. I made it. I love you so much. Keep your head up in your heart close, God, because if they want to be a demise or despise your life, well, they have to deal with your creator. Like, they have to deal with your father, right? I love you so much. Happy Thankful Thursday. Any day above ground's the best day. You better make the best of it. Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Yeah, and somebody's going to jail too. So now they're going to be sitting in jail wondering about the way they treated you and how they treated you. And I wish I could have been better. You shoulda, coulda, woulda, but you didn't. You made your bed, baby. And you are definitely about to lie in it. I love you guys so much. Keep your head up in your heart close, God. Happy Thankful Thursday. I love you guys so much. And I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or my next read. Whatever comes first. Mwah.